Allah, Allah. Description. Concerning the name Allah, Ibn al-Qayyim said in Midarij al-Salikin, the name Allah indicates all of the perfect names and lofty attributes in all three ways of indication, since it indicates His divinity, which indicates affirmation of all the characteristics of divinity for Him, along with negation of their opposites for Him. So, the attributes of divinity are the attributes of perfection, being free from any likeness with the creation and free of any deficiency or imperfection. And the author of the explainer of Kitab at-Tawḥīd in Taysir ul-Aziz al-Hamid brings a quote from Ibn al-Qayyim also with regard to the excellent qualities of the name Allah, that Ibn al-Qayyim rahimahullah said, as for the particular virtues of the meaning of this name Allah, then in this regard the most knowledgeable of the creation, Saul, Allahu alayhi wasallam himself said, I could not praise you enough as you deserve. You are as you have praised yourself. He said, so how could we enumerate the special virtues of the name of the one who comprises every perfection unrestrictedly, and every praise and commendation, and every laudation and exaltation, and all splendor, and all perfection, and all glory, and all beauty, and all good, and all eminence, and all generosity, excellence, and goodness is for Him and is from Him. So, this name Allah is not mentioned upon a small amount of something except that it causes it to increase. Nor is it mentioned in a state of fear except that it removes it. Nor is it mentioned upon any misfortune except that it relieves it. Nor in any state of anxiety and distress except that it brings relief. Nor upon any state of difficulty except that it brings ease to it. None who is weak resorts to it except that it brings strength to him. Nor anyone in a state of humiliation except that it brings honor to him. Nor anyone in poverty except that he is enriched. Nor anyone who feels estranged and uneasy except that it causes him to feel at ease. Nor is it mentioned by one who has been overcome except that it brings aid and victory for him. Nor by one who is in straitened circumstances except that his difficulty is removed. Nor is it mentioned by a fugitive except that he finds refuge. So, it is the name, meaning Allah's name, Allah. It is the name through which distress is removed, through which the descent of blessings is sought, and through which supplications are answered. Through it, slips are corrected, sins are warded away, and good deeds are brought closer. It is the name with which the earth and heavens were established, and with which the revealed books were sent down, and with which the messengers were sent. With it, the legislated laws were prescribed. Through it, the prescribed punishments were established, and with it, jihad was prescribed. Through this name, the creation will become divided into the fortunate and the wretched. With it, the true and tremendous day is established, and with it, the scales of justice are set up, the bridge laid down, and the paradise and the fire established. With it, the Lord of all creation is worshipped and praised. For its right, the messengers were sent, and it will be asked about in the grave, and for it, ere will be the resurrection. Dispute is regarding it, and judgment is to it, and alliance and enmity are for it. Through it, those who know it and establish its rights will be the fortunate ones, and through it, those who are ignorant of it and leave its rights will be the wretched ones. So, it is the reason for creation and command, and through it, they are established and confirmed, and to it, they arrive at a conclusion. So, the creation comes about through it, returns to it, and exists because of it. So, there is nothing in creation and no command nor reward and no punishment except that it starts from it and ends with it. That is what brings it about and its reason. Then he quotes the ayah, رَبَّنَا مَا خَلَقْتَ هَذَا بَاطِلًا سُبْحَانَكَ فَقِنَا عَذَابَ النَّارِ. O our Lord, you have not created all of this without purpose. Free and far removed are you from that. So save us from the punishment of the fire. Surah Ali Imran 3 ayah 191. Then with regard to the name Allah Allah, brief indication of the meaning, which is the one who is truly venerated and worshipped, the one deserving that he be singled out with all worship because of his perfect attributes of divinity.